Hello fellow gamers, and I'm playing Fortnite Save The World, and in this video I'm going to be covering the team perks for all the different heroes in my helpful video reference guide. In my previous 4 videos I covered all the abilities and all the commander perks of 178 level 130 heroes, which included 22 mythic heroes and 156 legendary heroes. So let's actually go to my loadout and we'll go through all the different team perks. So the first team perk is Trick and Treat. 50% chance to conjure an extra phantasm every time you conjure one. In addition, phantasms have 33% life leech, and the requirement for that is you need 2 Fortnightmare heroes. The next team perk is Phase Blaster, and every 5 seconds your next shot will fire a phase pulse which deals 42 base energy damage. Requires 2 Outlanders of epic or higher rarity. Obviously as well, you can only actually have one of these team perks at a time, and they'll only work with certain heroes as well. Next team perk is Preemptive Strike. For each hero of epic or higher rarity with at least 4 stars, increases damage by 6.5% against full health enemies. Hot Swap. Weapon eliminations increase weapon damage by 13% for 15 seconds. Each weapon type can only apply 1 stack of this effect. Requires 1 hero of each class. So you need 1 Outlander, 1 Ninja, you know, and so on. Zap. Zap has your back, dealing 105 base energy damage to a random enemy every 6 seconds. Requires 2 Space Explorer heroes. Hunter's Instinct. For each hero of epic or higher rarity with at least 4 stars, eliminations during evening or night grant 0.24% damage and 0.08% melee life leech up to 40 stacks. These bonuses last until night ends. Blakebeard Stash. Eliminations have a 5% chance to uncover one of Blakebeard's stashes. Search them to find peg legs, coconuts and cannonball grenades. Requires 3 pirate heroes. Underdog. For each hero of epic or higher rarity, increases healing received by 2.5% for each nearby enemy. Happy Holidays. Reduces your ability cooldown by 40%. Stacks independently from other cooldown reduction perks. Requires 3 heroes with 2 or more stars. Totally Rockin' Out. Rockin' Riff also increases crit rating by 160, decaying over 8 seconds, and heals 73.75 base health. Requires 2 Totally Rad heroes. 1-2 Punch. For each hero with 2 or more stars, your next heavy attack after using an ability costs 20% less energy. Cool Customer. With Staying Frosty active, using an ability reduces cooldown of all abilities by 3 seconds and ends Stay Frosty. Requires 5 heroes of rare or higher rarity. Blast from the Past. Removes all shield and increases max health by 200%. Requires 2 dinosaur heroes. Slow Your Roll. Freeze melee attackers for 2 seconds. Miss monsters are slowed by 43%. Requires 3 heroes with 3 or more stars. Shake It Off. Decreases duration of elemental status effects by 50%. Requires 2 heroes with 4 or more stars. Bioenergy source. For each hero with 3 or more stars, recover shield equal to 0.2% of energy lost. Boom bass. Bass blasts steel wool music, increasing damage by 12% and critical rating by 15 for allies within 5 tiles. Requires 2 steel wool heroes, and of course you will need a constructor to use that. Kinetic Overdrive. Kinetic overload occurs an additional time. Requires 3 constructors with 3 or more stars. Recycling. Base generates resources based on affected structures. Higher tier structures generate more resources. Interact with base to collect, and requires 2 constructors. And what Epic actually need to do is they need to make it so that only the person that has that base is able to collect those materials, because in many public games people will come along and they will happily steal your materials without asking, and yeah, that definitely does need to change, so that only you yourself can take your materials from your base. Because I tend not to have the recycling perk on when I'm in public, but when I'm doing like a private retrieve the data mission, I will have that perk on. Round trip. Throwing stars return to you, dealing their damage again on the way back. Requires 2 ninjas of legendary or higher rarity. Shifting gears. For each Outlander of epic or higher rarity, phase shift has 1 additional charge and range is decreased by 0.2 tiles. Long Arm of the Law increases anti-material charge range by 1 tile, requires 2 Outlanders. Soaring Mantis. Mantis leap allows 2 additional jumps, requires 3 ninjas. That is a brilliant team perk for ninjas, I must admit. I do like to triple jump, because you can cover huge distances. You can basically jump from rooftop to rooftop in a city using that team perk. Supercharged traps. For each constructor, increases damage of traps affected by base by 8.5%. Keep out. For each soldier, frag grenade leaves an energized area, dealing 12 base energy damage per second for 6 seconds. Base radius is 0.375 tiles and increases by 40% with each match. Dim Mac. For each ninja, Shadow Stance regenerates 1.8% shield per second. Endless Shadow. For each ninja with 3 or more stars, increases Shadow Stance duration by 4 seconds. So for someone like Swordmaster Ken, who does increased sword damage, that's an ideal team perk to have. And that's all of them. Well, I thought there was actually more than that, but obviously I was wrong. Well, it's just a really quick video then, just to show you all the different team perks that are currently available in the game. So I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? Hit the bell notification symbol and you'll be notified when I publish new videos on YouTube. If you'd like to help out my channel, you can do so by sharing my videos on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Tell all your gaming friends about my channel. Help my channel to grow. If you'd like to help out my channel a little bit financially, I do have a Patreon account, and you can pledge from just $1 a month. And there's a link to my Patreon in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents' permission before pledging. That's all I ask. Alternatively, feel free to use my supporter creator code, which is exactly the same as my YouTube gamer channel name, starfish_central, although it does need to be in capital letters. And again, a big thank you to those of you, both past and present, who have been kind enough to use my Fortnite creator code. It is very much appreciated. And please don't stop, guys. I really need you to support this channel. I don't actually have an income. I don't work because of health reasons. I have arthritis in my neck. I have high blood pressure and other health reasons, which I'm actually not going to go into. So you know, I need to be, you know, earning a little bit of money so that I can actually help my girlfriend out with the bills, and I'm probably going to be covering this subject in a future video. Well, many thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.